some people have created this narrative, and those people, those are the people that I intend to address, or we intend to address with this conversation. Some way, somehow, society has normalized financial dependency of women. Ask an average Nigerian man who desperately wants to make it. And the answer is mostly centered around the woman they are currently dating or aspire to date and marry. So women get to pick and choose who they want based on how much they can depend on them financially and the prestige that comes with that. So, this lady made a video, I talked a bit about it yesterday, depicting how a lady dresses based on the kind of boyfriend she has. So if it is a politician, there is a way she dresses. If it is someone in tech, there's a way she dresses. Someone in oil and gas, there's a way she dresses. And even a Yahoo boy, that is an internet fraudster. The fact that she actually made an outfit for how a lady dresses if her boyfriend is into fraud. Then when it came to the ties in around her chest as the best fashion for a lady whose boyfriend has a 9-to-5 job. But that is not even the worst part. At the end of the video, she did the God to indicate she can never date or marry a 9-to-5. In other words, it is better to marry a Yahoo boy than to marry a 9-to-5. It shock you, Abby? Okay. Should I go on? I will. This lady most likely completed 4 years of university education. And while she's creating content to make her own money, which is a legitimate hustle, by the way, she's programming ladies to believe that how they fare in life depends on the kind of job their boyfriend has. So any lady who is dating a guy who has a 9-to-5, who is legitimately working and earning, should know that she can never dress well. You know that you can never make it. You can never make it. Now, everything I have said now, I already said yesterday, but for the benefit of those who are just joining us. Yesterday, we took it from another angle, which was the dignity in labor. The fact that society, some way, somehow, look down on people who do certain things for a living and tend to tilt towards those who are doing some other things for a living. And it's not a case of which is legal or illegal anymore, as long as money is flowing. So I'm asking 2 questions today based on the angle we are taking it from today. By suggesting a woman's appearance and success is solely dependent on her education, I beg your pardon. By suggesting a woman's appearance and success is solely dependent on her boyfriend's type of job, is it undermining the value of her own education and financial independence? Question number 2. To what extent do viral videos like this reinforce negative stereotypes that women are primarily gold diggers? And how does this perception devalue the years of educational investment made by many parents for their daughters? Think about it. I sent this child to school. And when I sent this child to school, I was not talking marriage. I was not thinking, oh, marriage, blah, blah, blah. I was thinking of how this person can be a lot more than just this. But then again, There you have it. This person says, no, it is one man that will fulfill all, that will satisfy all my needs. Not according to his riches in glory, but according to the kind of job that he does. 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. Again, 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809-030-6416. Again, WhatsApp and Telegram number 0809-030-6416. I'm looking for the video. I'm supposed to play a video for you. I'm trying to search out that video. Once I lay my hands on it, I will play it for you. I think someone sent it to me yesterday. I can't find it. I can't find it anymore, but I'll find a way around it. Nigerian Info, good afternoon to you and welcome. Hello, Richard, can you hear me? Richard? Hello, Richard.
Hello?
Can you hear me? Richard, are you with me? Is it the network or is it something else? Richard, if you can hear me, I can hear you as well. Can you go ahead? Hello, Richard. Oh dear. Sorry about this. Usually the guys will line up somewhere and then the ladies will, oh, okay, I think someone is helping me with, thank you. Whoever sent me this video, thank you so much. So I just play it now. Sorry, the network is acting up from my end, so I'm trying to get a hold of so many things around here. Apparently, I may just have to call the engineers to come and assist eventually if I can find my way around. So this is not the video. Okay, this is the video. So listen to the video.
In Aja.
Why are you holding
now,
the balloon?
I'll ball the balloon now. I'll bust the balloon.
Okay.
To bust the balloon inside. He said he was selling
crayfish.
crayfish.
I am selling.
Yes,
not
he
was.
was selling crayfish. He's selling crayfish, sorry. Yeah. So the reason why I want to ask that, what will you put on the table for your woman for being selling crayfish? So I don't like man that's selling crayfish. I want something like
Yahoo boy.
No, it's not Yahoo boy. Like good at working, like apart from selling, I think was like office, something like office.
That's
work.
his office now.
It's not an office. It's
That's
was
office.
market.
That is like that.
Yeah, I don't like something that is selling like
You don't want foodstuffs.
selling foodstuff.
You want somebody that will be in the office or a
Selling
politician
cars.
or someone that sells cars. Or maybe somebody that is into a record label.
Election.
No, engineering.
Okay, so that's why I want to pop your balloon. Okay. Do you know how much I make in a week?
Okay, you want the aesthetics of, when other women are talking and what their husbands do, you not say, my husband sells crayfish. You don't want that.
Yeah, that's not a qualifier.
With this English, you're looking for an engineer. Oh well, I mean anybody can find love.
What do you do?
I'm a businessman. I sell crayfish in Aja market.
Nice. Why are you holding the
Now
balloon?
I'll ball the balloon now.
You what?
I'll bust the balloon.
Okay.
Why?
The reason why I want to bust the balloon is he said he was selling
Crayfish.
crayfish.
I am selling.
Yes,
not
he
was.
was selling crayfish. He's selling crayfish, sorry. So the reason why I want to ask that, what will you put on the table for your woman for being selling crayfish? So I don't like man that's selling crayfish. I want something like,
Yahoo boy.
no, it's not Yahoo boy. Like good at working, like apart from selling, I think was like office, something like office
That's his
work.
office now.
It's not an office. It's
That's
was
office.
market.
That is like that.
You see,
Yeah, I don't like something that is selling like
You don't want foodstuffs.
selling food
Food
stuff.
stuff. You want somebody that will be in the office or a
Selling
politician
cars.
or someone that sells cars. Or maybe somebody that is into a record
sorry.
label.
Election.
No, engineering.
Okay, so that's why I want to pop your balloon. Okay. Do you know how much I make in a week?
Okay, you want the aesthetics of, when other women are talking and what their husbands do, you now say, oh, my husband sells crayfish. You don't want that.
Yeah, that's not a qualifier.
Okay, yes, indeed, that's not a qualify, according to her. But have you ever paused to ask yourself, why engineering? Hello, it's Samuel Bobby from Port Harcourt. There is one with education that thinks like that. It is because of malpractice. There is no one with education that thinks like that. It is because of malpractice that gave them whatever academic cert they claim to hold. But it can never, ever lie. They have nothing but what they are dishing out. You can pay for tuition, but you can't buy class. Women with class don't settle for just money. I still the sunny side, and we're still talking normalizing financial dependency of women. And I'm asking two questions. By suggesting, according to that video, a woman's appearance and success is solely dependent on her boyfriend or her husband's type of job, is it undermining the value of our own education and financial independence? Because I've heard this joke a lot of times. What do you want to be when you grow up? Oga wife. What does that mean? I won't be Oga wife. Why you won't be Oga wife? So that they go they call me madam. Oga wife now, Oga go they provide everything for your madam. Madam na to just dey house, they collect salary, they eat, they drive, they carry children go drop for school, they bring them come back. So that is all that you aspire to be. Now, what other aspiration will I have? Please, I don't need suffer. I don't need anything wey go give me stress. May I just marry rich man? Everything done better for me now. Do we still have people aspiring to be Oga's wives? Question number 2. To what extent do viral videos like the one shared reinforce negative stereotypes that women are primarily gold diggers? And how does this perception devalue the years of educational investment made by many parents for their daughters? You see, some parents, they are trying. Some parents are still sponsoring their girl child to PhD level. Even in their husband's house, their father is still paying their tuition fees. Now we'll go on a break. When we come back, conversation continues. Remember to get on one play draw because I'll be doing my draw in this hour.
Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.
0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. Again, 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number remains 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. If you can't get through to us via the phone lines, do well to drop a WhatsApp message, and I would gladly read your messages. Again, a woman's appearance and success being solely dependent on her man or his type of job, is it not undermining the value of her own education and financial independence? Is it that we don't like women, or women don't like to have their own money? Women do not want to have their own financial independence. Women do not want to aspire to much beyond that title. I am dating an engineer. I am dating this. I am dating a rich man. I'm dating a big man. Oh, my man is going to do this. My man is going to do that. To what extent do viral videos like that reinforce negative stereotypes that women are primarily gold diggers? And how does this perception devalue the years of educational investment made by many parents for their daughters? Nigerian, for good afternoon to you and welcome.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Judy. My name is Biode.
You'll be welcome.
In this topic you brought now, to my own, see, I used to tell people that the first given after God as human being is woman. When she take that fruit, the forbidden fruit, and she gives, any woman that allow herself to always receive and not build herself to be position to give may not be much, but that nature that God has given them, a helpmate, it's a nature. You are created to be a helpmate. And if you allow a man, whether he has money or whatever, to kill your career, you know that a fulfilled woman. You hear what I'm saying? Just home with aircraft traveling around the world, think that if you have not become a helpmate in their capacity, to be, what God says should be to the man of the world, that person will not be fulfilled. That person will die not harnessing all the gifts that God has put in her. So wise women will say, I know, but let me work. If you don't have so much money, you can open an NGO. You can, that's what they do. You can open an NGO like that Michelle Obama this is doing. Are you hearing me?
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, you can open an NGO, then turn that money your husband is spending on you to an NGO, then work and still produce something, and then make sure you are a helpmate and not be and a blessing to your world. Now when you go to your creator, not say, okay, I'm a helpmate. Not just say I'll sit down at home, I'll be conversing with my husband, I'll be eating, I'll be drinking, I'll be whining, partying. My husband has money. No, you are created to be a helpmate. That's my own.
All right, then. Thank you. Thank you, B.O.B. Someone says, I don't know which education some of you are referring to. The person in this video we heard does not sound like an educated woman or girl. She sounds like somebody that a Yahoo boy will use for rituals, which will even fail because she clearly has no sense. Different marriages and unions work different ways when it comes to finances. But no matter how rich a man is, a woman should always have her own money. No matter how rich a man is, a woman should also have her own money. We'll pause here. Have you entered today's one play draw? You haven't? You're yet to? Why haven't you? Hurry now. Head onto the website www.oneplay.ng. That's the number 1. Then play.ng. Select Nigeria Info 92.3 PH and buy your tickets with just 500 naira. You can also use the USSD code *347 *880 *6#. That is *347 *880 *6#. And buy your ticket. You can buy 1 ticket, 2 tickets, 3 tickets, as many tickets as possible, because the more tickets you buy, the higher your chances of winning. And before the end of the show, I should be able to draw for my first winner. Ozzy Francis is watching live, and he says, greetings from here. Greetings to you too, Ozzy Francis. So, back to business. Undermining the value of your own education as a woman and your financial independence. Some people would prefer to work hard for their money, get the money, and then make more money. Others will choose to make money from the person they settle down with. And to be honest, some men do not mind. Or do we have men who still mind? Some men do not mind. They clearly don't mind. Why are you working? I am working hard so that I can provide for my family. Which is not to say you shouldn't provide for your family. There are men who are still unmarried today. And if you ask them, why are you still unmarried? Hey, my brother, you're not going to understand. See, the gay where they eye like this, where I want marry. That girl na high maintenance. That girl, no worry. I need to work hard. Like, I need to double my hustle before I feel go approach her. You understand? I need to work. Like, I don't know be like this one day. So I need to go meet her. Like, I need to be clean. I need to work hard. When I've bought like the latest GLX, I mean GLK, or what do they call it? When I pull up and I wound down my glass like this, hello beautiful, she will answer me. I need to work hard so that I feel they spoil her with money. You see as your beauty, no. Let me take it. You see as your beauty is now, Like, we're supposed to be appreciating, I'm supposed to be appreciating your beauty. Like in the morning, I wake up like this, I'm supposed to say, thou most beautiful, most gorgeous. Greetings to thee, oh most beautiful. And as I'm saying it, Piam, I'm supposed to be dropping some dollars on her feet. That's the if I don't work hard, how can I do it? You know, those people that are listening to Gege and the Cyberbudge, Cyberbudge will say, a man is supposed to be appreciating your beauty and all of that. But you are educated. What is stopping you from making your own money? What is stopping you from saying, I have this property, I have that property, I own this one there and that one there? What is stopping you from being dependent on yourself financially? Is it a societal thing? Is it nature and nurture that women would prefer to dig gold from other people than... I don't know if you get what I'm saying. A message here on WhatsApp reads, see, Denise, 70% of Nigerian women are gold diggers, while 30% are responsible people. These 30% are people who are looking for love and care, not just money. There are people who can add value to their husband's life. But these 70% are people who are invaluable and will sit down and let the men do everything, thereby stressing the men. But you know that a husband will not tell you, but will be busy loving another woman because you are useless. I am God's power. But it's that the men didn't know before they started dating them. I mean, if the average man who desperately wants to make it, his reason for making it is centered around the women they are currently dating or aspire to date and marry. Leaving the women to pick or choose who they want based on how much they can depend on them financially. You remember when movie? What's this movie? The movie that brought the Odogu, Parara, and Achalugo. Loving every word, yeah. Remember when every woman who saw that movie started praying for their own Odogu, Parara, because they wanted to be the Achalugo? Remember? Hey, where will my own Odogu locate me? Where will my own Odogu Parara locate me? Mind you, the Achalugo in the movie was not depending on anybody. She had a job. She had her own little business. But you see how it's the same way some of us read the Bible. We read it to the part that favored us only. And then that part that is telling us what to do to get all those favors. Nah, this is what the Word of God says. But seriously though, how have we fueled this lifestyle? You want hair. You want to make your hair, it's a guy. You need to eat. Every time you're hungry, every time your gas has finished, every time you don't have data, every time you don't have airtime, every time you need money for this, every time, and they have labeled you Bambiala, and you think it's cruise. But it's a narrative, right? And while not all of us fit into that narrative, there are those who are the cheer ladies. They are sitting on top that table. Something must have happened. I don't know if it's the upbringing. I don't know if it's social media. I don't know if it's the society. Something must have happened. What has normalized financial dependency of women? And yes, there is that scripture that a lot of us would like to quote. A man that cannot provide for his household is worse than an infidel. Well, that scripture is actually he. And with scriptures, there is no gender, male or female. So if you're female and you cannot also provide for your household, then maybe also worse than an infidel. That scripture also said household. It didn't say boyfriend and girlfriend. So while there are women who are clearly waiting for their boyfriends to perform the duties of their father, the things they cannot get from their father, the things their father could clearly not provide for them, they are expecting one boy who has his own family to cater to, his own immediate family, to begin to do that. And their love, adoration, and respect for that man is solely dependent on how much he can provide for them. What changed? 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. Again, 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. WhatsApp and Telegram number remains 0809-030-6416. Again, WhatsApp and Telegram number 0809-030-6416. In the next 9 minutes, I'll be doing my first draw, or my only draw on one play. That means you have 9 minutes to get your tickets. This is the reminder. If you're yet to get on today's draw, head onto the website oneplay.ng, select Nigeria Inc. for 92.3 PH and purchase your ticket with just 500 naira. USSD code remains *347 *880 *6#. Nigeria Info, good afternoon to you and welcome. Hello? Nigeria Info, good afternoon.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm Tony calling from Buguma.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, this issue, it's a serious issue. Some women are, they have put their mindset that it's always the man's duty to provide. So they don't care Like, even if they are doing something, even if they are working, they would want the man to always provide for them. And it has got into their mentality. That's the way they see it. And if you don't provide, you don't give them everything they want, they say you are not caring, you're not serious, and this and that. And some of them, they are like, I too fine, like there are a lot of guys, And I don't know what the problem is, but I don't know. Thank you.
So what then? Yeah, we don't know what their problem is. It stemmed from somewhere, obviously. How then do we begin to change this narrative? Is it something that the parents have unconsciously? I say unconsciously because they may have done it without knowing it. Sometimes you hype your children to a certain point and they begin to feel like the whole world revolves around them, and men are supposed to fall at their feet. Men are supposed to do everything they say. See, this your beauty is just to be worshipped. You're the most beautiful thing. And, when you're this beautiful, you don't have to... Or is it other men? Hold on. Is it other men that have done this to their fellow men? Because I do know that while some men will want a supportive partner in every sense of support, there are others who would not want their women to lift a finger. All they want is the woman to relax, ask for whatever they need, let them just be looking beautiful. You've heard that before. Just be looking beautiful for me. A beautiful lady like you. That's how that statement came about. No. A beautiful lady like you is not supposed to be doing this now. No. A beautiful lady like you. Nigerian folk, good afternoon.
Hello?
Yeah, good afternoon. Welcome.
Yeah, good afternoon. Mr. Friday calling from Bori.
Mr. Friday, welcome.
Yes. What you are saying is very correct. You see, there are some women that are good. Then some are not good, no matter what you do to them. Because some of them, they are working. So like you marry them, at the same time, look for jobs for them. But at the same time, they are complaining. I don't know why they are complaining when you have already got them a job. So somebody that so that they can help, both of you can help in the house. But you are already giving them work, at the same time you are the only one doing something again. So I don't know how that one look. I don't know how it look like. That's all.
All right, thank you. Dear Didi, please. I don't understand this message. Okay, I clearly don't understand. Whoever sent this message, please take a look at the message again, because it's not clear. It's not clear. When I mean it's not clear, I can't read it. It's not. I don't get. I've scanned through. I can't understand or get the message on WhatsApp. Well, William Ngele says, "Hey, good day, everyone. I'm William Ngele. Honestly, I find this whole idea quite funny. Like, are we now saying a woman's glow up depends on her boyfriend's payslip? Come on. The truth is times have changed. A lot of ladies today are educated, working hard, and building their own band. So saying her success, and building their own bag, so saying her success or even how she looks depends on a man's job. It's like saying a man's phone battery depends on their neighbor's charger. It just doesn't make sense. A supportive partner is great, but every woman deserves credit for her own hustle. Let's not reduce her achievements to who she's dating." Well, we're not the one reducing our achievements. I think the women themselves are reducing their achievement. Nigerian for good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Didi.
Good afternoon to you.
You say you don't understand the message.
Yeah, I don't understand the message you sent.
Okay, let me read it for you. Dear Didi, please. Any brain that is not put to use or task by way of thinking to work at something will gradually die. Like now, you just stay. As you're doing this work now, you are thinking how to how to, like what you're talking to us and advise us, or bring this topic. It's brain work you are doing.
Okay.
And I told you to just sit at home and be a husband. You have so much money. And just sit at home, cross your leg. You have servants. You have everything at your beck and call. Your brain will not put to work. That's what I'm saying. Your brain will not put to work. Because you just live a carefree life. Anything can come. Then eventually you start dying in brain gradually. Like a madman is not put his brain to work. You know? So that's why even God Peter said that we should work. By working, either you are doing computer work or manual labor, you still put your, that's why you see in the organization, the highest paid people that use their brain. You know, people make money in the world. Like Zuckerberg, Leon Musk, all those people. They still like this and think how to manufacture an aeroplane, how to manufacture a computer, this and that, this and that. So those brains, as you start, the more you start your brain, the more money you make. You know? So you don't put your brain to work, say you're a wife's wife, or your father has money, your husband has money. You just sit down one place, and everything comes to your back and call. Your brain will die. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right, thank you. Mark from Port Harcourt. Yes, we can take another call while I read through the final messages, and then we'll go for a break, and then our one play draw. See, Denise, I'm sorry for texting again, but to change this, parents should teach their daughters hard work, hustle, and how to contribute to their household, starting from the nuclear family. I am God's power. And this one says, financial dependency of a woman was normalized by Nollywood movies of the 90s and early 2000s. I was always confused by storylines where a rich man or chief opens a supermarket for his wife, but every month she would collect money from him to restock. It wasn't like something happened at the shop, like if armed robbers or petty thieves visited to make her need more money than usual. No, it was seen as normal, and they will be calling some weirdly big amounts for the man who already opened the supermarket to bring. Back in the 90s, I'll just be hearing characters say, Chief, I need 2.5 million naira to restock my shop this month. And you know back then, 2.5 million naira was serious money. Hey, now. So in my head, I'll be like, is the business not making profit? So why does she need so much each month? If it's not making money, but instead is guzzling money, why not close it down? Abio, final caller, Ida from Onkora. Welcome. Go ahead.
Yeah, my sister, I greet you specially.
I answer you
love
specially.
This topic this afternoon. No matter how you're wealthy, please, even if it's a supermarket, your wife should do a very good business because you don't know tomorrow. Like I always tell my boss, if your children come out from school, let them go and learn handwork. Because handwork is very, very good. When they come out from school, they go to lesson. Lesson is good, though, but let them learn handwork. Now when they are going to the university, they can be able to use that handwork to even support themselves. Thank you very much. God bless you. White collar with disturbing people.
All right, then. Good afternoon, DDW. This can never be the fault of women. I keep telling guys who complain about this that they started it. They introduced this entitlement mentality on the women, always trying to impress the woman with material things from the start of the relationship, and they turn around to lose the will to sustain what they started. Men always think they should woo a woman with material things. And then this one says, my mother was never depending on her husband, neither did my stepmother depend on my mother. And I'll be the last person to get myself involved with any parasites in the name of relationship. The majority of today's women are nothing but liabilities. And the majority of today's men are foolishly dumb and can go about doing all sorts of criminal activities just to impress a dumb woman who can't even speak simple English and express herself. It's a pity. Adaya from Port Harcourt. Yes, indeed, it's a pity. And I'll end the conversation by saying this. If you have tasted depending on somebody for money, and you eventually taste having your own money, be honest with yourself, which is sweeter? I have sure tasted asking my father, Daddy, I need money for this. Daddy, I need money for that. And I have sure worked to get my own money. Have there been times when sometimes you have a need and what you have cannot cover that need, and you reach out to the man in your life to assist? There are times like that. Some men will choose to shoulder the entire financial burden. Others will ask questions like, how much do you have? And they will complete it for you. It depends on the kind of man you're with. But never for once think that depending on a man for your every need is far better than being able to. I mean, the other day I went to buy shawarma, and the person selling shawarma was talking about how some girls, shawarma go they hungry them. Then go they search for their phone, who they want call. For in front to buy shawarma of 3,500. It is that bad. Shame. Catch me. I shouldn't be ashamed ordinarily, but shame catch me. That for every time a girl feels like eating something, the first thing they do is pick up their phone. Which mugu make I call? I think he's saying love me, make it come show walking. And she will be in the midst of her friends. And his worth will be placed on his ability to provide that need. That a girl will be hungry. She cannot go and look for food to eat. She's looking for who to call that will take her to one restaurant where she will go and eat and carry takeaway back home. Come on, we can do better. If your phone number has 744, you are my winner today. It's like one play is gonna call you now. In short, I am gonna call you now to tell you that you have won some cool money. So just keep your fingers crossed. Thank you so much for being a part of this conversation. On X, we're at Nigeria Info PH. Facebook page is Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. On X and Instagram, I'm at _Denise Dennis. My Facebook page is Denise Dennis, and my Facebook account has Denise Dennis Worlu. Go there, follow, and engage. Rivers today comes up at 3, and thereafter, Hard Facts with Sam, Oracle, Chinedu. But before then, we'll come back from this break and I will call my winner on one play today. So keep your fingers crossed. Your phone number has 744. I hope it connects. Stay tuned.